Hello everyone, we are from Group 1!
My name is Jaci. You can call me Ten.
Hi, I'm Kayan. Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Hi, my name is Lin Zhiqian. Hi, I'm Jing Dong.
Before we start, I will explain why Mydin is chosen as the company for international expansion. First, Mydin offers all prices. Mydin's main strength is selling goods at affordable price through bulk purchasing and strict cost control. This allows Mydin to attract price-sensitive customers. Second, Mydin understands mass market customers. Mydin has long experience selling middle and lower income consumers, which matches well with the large mass market in countries like Indonesia. Third, Mydin specializes in halal and basic goods. Mydin focuses on halal and daily necessities, which are always in demand and highly imported in Muslim majority markets. Lastly, Mydin has strong retail experience with many years of managing large supermarkets. Mydin has the operational knowledge needed to manage overseas expansion effectively. Mydin's low price strategy, understanding of mass consumers, halal focus, and strong retail experience make it suitable for choice for extraction.
Mydin Muhammad Holding Berhad, commonly known as Mydin, is one of Indonesia's largest and most established whole-ground workhouse and retail chains. It was founded in 1957 by Tuan Mydin Muhammad, starting from a small shop in Kota Baru, Kelantan. Over the years, Mydin expanded from a small wooden shop selling household items into a nationwide hypermarket and supermarket chain. Today, Mydin operates various retail formats, including Mydin's Hypermart, Mydin Supermarket, Mydin Bazaar, and Mydin Mart. Mydin is well known for its buy more, pay less concept, offering low price and essential goods and middle and lower consumer. Mydin focuses heavily on cost efficiency, bulk purchasing, and private label products, which helps maintain competitive prices in Malaysia's retail and industry.
I will accept the demand of Mydin from three sectors to boost price of goods. Many consumers prefer to purchase low-price daily necessary at Mydin, particularly grocery and household essentials. This preference is driven by the availability of product, attractive promotions, and individual discounts offered by Mydin. It will help customers to manage their budget. Second, consumer income can affect its demand. An increase in income will increase the consumer purchasing power, shifting the demand curve to the right and driving the demand growth. Stronger purchasing power will boost overall consumption, including the spending on food, household items, and non-essential goods. Third, the price of related goods. When the price of substantive increase, customers are likely to shift their demands to the cheaper alternative. So, when the price of goods and Mydin competitor increase, your customer matrix may change to the supermarket such as Mydin and vice versa. Price comparison between Mydin and competitors such as EcoSell show the consumer frequently choose their shopping destination based on the related price. Still another cycle economic concept is supply. Mydin have a low interpose, because Mydin purchase in bulk for local and international suppliers. Hence, they can get a discount or lower unit price or favorite comes from supplier to lower their input cost. Compared to smaller retailers who purchase in a smaller RTT, Mydin can sell the product at a lower price, offering more competitive price to their customer. The safest is the technology advancement. Mydin has enhanced the supply chain operation through technology advancement. By partnering with Zebra, Partner, Planet, and AC Troop Rooms, Mydin can prevent process from receiving and stocking to picking and dispatch. It increased employee productivity and order processing capacity, which allow Mydin to boost its supply to meet higher demand. Mydin also invests in demo data warehouse, allowing it to analyze retail and supply chain data and improve its warehouse operational efficiency. At the same time, Mydin faced rice supply shortage in 2023. Some stores received 50 until 100 bags of rice every full day only, which was more than the daily refining needs. It showed that when the upstream supplier cannot provide the goods, Mydin on supply capacity is limited. Although Mydin have a good supply chain management and use of technology, the supply curve proceeds to the left.
The another microeconomic concept is elasticity. First is price elasticity of demand. Mydin mainly sells essential goods such as grocery, household items, and daily necessaries. The demand curve is downward sloping, showing that when price falls, quantity demanded increase. For essential goods like rice and sugar, demand is price inelastic, meaning quantity demanded change only slightly when price increase or decrease because consumers still need these products. However, for non-essential items such as clothing and electronics, demand is more price elastic because customers can easily switch to competitors like Lotus or Aeon if price rise. Income elasticities of demand. The income elasticities of demand graph show that quantity demanded increase as income increase for normal goods. Most of Mydin's products are necessities, so their income elasticities of demand is low. As income rise, quantity demanded increase only slightly. However, as consumer income increase further, so some customers may shift to more premium supermarkets such as Jaya Grocer. As a result, some Mydin products might have like inferior goods for higher income consumers. The third is cross-price elasticities of demand. Mydin face strong competitors from other supermarkets. When competitors such as Giants or Lotus reduce their price, customers will switch to these alternatives. Therefore, the cross-price elasticity of demand is positive and relatively high. This is why maintaining low price is crucial of Mydin's business model. Then, the other concepts, macroeconomic concepts, is cost and production. First one is cost structure. Mydin has high fixed costs, including stock setup, equipment, and staff salaries. And variable costs mainly include purchasing inventories and transportations. The second is our cost curves. This graph shows two important cost curves, which is ATC, which is average total cost, which decrease as first due to economies of scale and then rise. Second is MC, which is marginal cost, which increase gradually as output rise. The point when MC increase, ATC represents the minimum average cost, which is its point A. This reflects Mydin's operations. Like by purchasing in large quantities, Mydin lowers its average cost and is able to offer low price to customer. The third is our economies of scale. Mydin enjoys strong economies of scale through bulk purchasing, centralized variable costs, efficient distributions, and lowers marketing cost per store. This lowers their overall cost and increase competitiveness.
Mydin is under monopolistic competition. Monopolistic competition is actually many sellers in the market who sell similar but not identical product, and Mydin fulfill this condition. From the first aspect, many sellers, the retail grocery and general household product market in Malaysia include many retail chains of different sizes. The main sellers like Lotus, Concept, NSK, or Mydin Supermarket are others small size retail supermarket. The Mydin compete with these larger and smaller retailers across the country. 7. Mydin sells similar but not identical product. It has 8 product separation. Mydin focus on providing halal-focused retail experience. They target more on Malaysian majority Muslim population. Mydin focus operate in business based on the halal concept and stress on moral sincerity and good discipline in all aspects of the business. Next, Mydin offer different store format like hypermarket, mini market, convenience shops, or franchise store. To satisfy different needs, it allows Mydin to capture different segmentations for customers and better serve various customer groups by providing more choice and convenience. Last, Mydin support local small medium enterprise and specialized product range, equating a different niche compared to their competitor by offering local delicates for all Malaysian states such as putu from Kelantan or Dodo Kendaba. Mydin carry product that other hypermarket or supermarket may not. Country background. Why we choose Indonesia? Geography and population. Indonesia is the world's largest archipelago. It has a population of over 275 million people, making it the fourth most populous country in the world, which offers a large potential customer base for Mydin. Cultural and social factor. Indonesia is a predominantly Muslim country, so halal food complex is essential. Understanding local taste, dietary habit, and cultural preference is the key for a world company like Mydin. Business opportunities. Indonesia offers a large market with a growing middle class and high demand for convenience food, which is great for expansion. Macroeconomic concept. First of the macroeconomic concept is gross domestic product. Indonesia's economy has been growing around 5% per year in recent time, including 5.05% in 2023 and about 5.03% in 2024 according to official statistics. This consistent GDP growth shows that the country's overall economic activity is strong and expanding, meaning people are producing and spending more. For Mydin, this is positive because a growing economy usually leads to higher consumer income and spending on goods and services like food and dining out. A stable and growing GDP also signals business confidence and a healthier market environment for new investment, making Indonesia an attractive choice for international expansion. The next point is inflation rate. Indonesia inflation rate has been relatively stable and low in recent years. It was low in 2020 and 2021, increased to around 4.2% in 2022 and 3.7% in 2023, and then fell back to around 2.2% in 2024. This control inflation means that the cost of goods and services in Indonesia has not risen too fast, helping consumers maintain their purchasing power. For Mydin, stable and moderate inflation is good because it makes price more reasonable for customers and the company, reducing their risk of sudden cost increase for ingredient or menu price. When the inflation rate is low, people are more likely to spend on eating out, which support Mydin sales and profitability in the new market. Now, let's examine Indonesia's unemployment rates, which gives us an idea of how many people are actively looking for jobs. The unemployment rates are dropped significantly from 7% in 2020 to 4.9% in 2024. A declining unemployment rate indicates more people have jobs, household incomes are more stable, consumer spending increases, and retail demand grows. So, for Mydin, this is extremely positive. When more people are employed, they have more disposable income, which reduces demand for groceries, household items, and everyday goods, which are all of Mydin's specializes in. For the consumer spending and retail sales, we know that consumer spending is one of the most important factors for Mydin because it tells us how much Indonesia's households spend on goods and services. We can see that Indonesian retail sales growth increases from negative 3% in 2020 to 3.1% in 2024. So what does this mean for Mydin? It means households are buying more goods from organized retail stores. Consumers prefer supermarkets over traditional wet markets. There is strong demand for affordable halal certificate products, and also Mydin's low price and bulk retail concept fits the needs of the Indonesian middle class. This makes Indonesia is a very attractive market for Mydin. Lastly, let's examine Indonesia's trade and investment policies, especially those affecting the retail sector. Over the last decade, Indonesia has implemented several policy reforms to attract foreign business, such as positive investment list that was launched in 2021. This policy replaced the old negative investment list and opened many sectors, including large retail, to foreign ownerships. This is highly beneficial for Mydin to enter the markets in Indonesia more easier. So now, let us look at the recommendation for Mydin to enter their markets in Indonesia. First, location strategy. For Mydin initial expansion into Indonesia, we recommend starting with two key cities, which are Jakarta and Surabaya. So Jakarta is Indonesia's capital and largest consumer market. It has the highest income levels and strong demand for modern retail stores. Opening a flagship Mydin in Jakarta provides maximum visibility and fast brand recognition. For Surabaya is the economic center of East Java. It has strong purchasing power, a large middle class population, and efficient logistics connections. This makes Surabaya ideal for Mydin's hypermarket model. By starting in Jakarta and Surabaya, Mydin positions itself in two of Indonesia's most developed and high-demand urban markets, providing a strong foundation for future expansion.
Other than that, Mydin's demographic strengths and also strategic fit in Indonesia. Indonesia is the world's largest Muslim market with around 87% of the population being Muslim. However, this market is also highly protective of halal eligibility. Mydin's key strength lies in its long-established reputation as a fully halal-compliant retailer, supported by a trusted supply chain. This differentiates Mydin from many foreign retailers, especially non-Muslim brands, which often struggle to gain culture and religious trust in Indonesia. Okay, so first suggestion is halal guarantee branding. Mydin should position itself not just a supermarket but as a halal assurance partner for Indonesian families by ensuring that all products are JKIM and PDJDH compliant. Mydin directly appeals to Muslim consumers who prioritize religious compliance over convenience. According to a 2045 Mastercard and Visa rating report, 90% of Indonesian consumers prefer brands that align with their faith-based value, ranking faith alignment higher than brand popularity. This makes halal assurance a powerful competitive advantage rather than just a regulatory pyramid. Second suggestion is to become the warehouse for warungs. So for information, Indonesia has estimated 3.5 million warung, which are small neighborhood shops that form the backbone of daily consumer spending. Instead of competing with warungs, Mydin should support and supply them. Mydin can replicate its Malaysian success by opening cash and carry wholesale outlets in Tier 2 cities such as Surabaya and Atau. These outlets will act as centralized stock-up hubs for warung owners who currently face fragmented supply chain, facilitating pricing and limited bargaining power. To strengthen this model, Mydin can introduce a Mydin B2B mobile app, allowing warung owners to order halal bulk goods with next-day delivery, helping them reduce costs and stabilize prices. Price sensitivity and market alignment. Indonesian consumers are highly value-seeking, similar to Malaysia's B40 and N40 income groups. Mydin's long-standing philosophy of why pay more, mengapa bayar lebih, fits perfectly with Indonesia's microeconomic reality. By combining halal trust, up pricing and decision distribution, Mydin can position itself as a low-cost, high-trust partner for household and small retailers in Indonesia. Welcome to the end of the video. To conclude, we will evaluate the feasibility of Mydin's expansion into Indonesia by looking at microeconomic factors, macroeconomic factors, and also our strategic recommendations. First, we will study by microeconomic factors. From a microeconomic perspective, Mydin has a strong advantage in terms of cost structure and market elasticity. Firstly, Mydin benefits from cost efficiency through economies of scale, especially via bulk purchasing, which allows the company to offer competitive price. Secondly, the demand of the Mydin's core product is relatively inelastic because it's focused on essential goods such as grocery and daily necessities. This means consumers will continue to purchase even the price fluctuates slightly. Lastly, Mydin's fully halal compliant supply chains build strong trust among Muslim consumers, giving it a competitive edge that many foreign retailers lack of. Next is macroeconomic factors. Looking at macroeconomic factors, Indonesia provides a very attractive environment. Indonesia enjoys approximately 5% GDP growth with low inflation of around 2.2%, indicating economic stability and healthy consumer spending powers. In addition, Indonesia has a population of around 275 million with 87% being Muslim. This aligns perfectly with Mydin's halal positioning. Furthermore, positive investment policies, particularly after the 2021 investment law, have made it easier for foreign retailers like Mydin to enter the Indonesian markets. And last is our strategic recommendation for Mydin expansion to Indonesia. Based on these factors, several strategic recommendations can be made. In terms of operation, Mydin should implement real-time price monitoring, optimize safety stock level, and diversify its suppliers network to manage risks and maintain cost control. For location strategy, Mydin should begin in Jakarta as a flagship store for brand visibility, followed by Bandung for middle-income consumers and Surabaya as a logistic hub to access East Java essentially. In terms of branding, Mydin should position itself as a halal assurance partner, leveraging Indonesia's 87% Muslim population and emphasizing trust and faith-based compliance. Lastly, in terms of innovation, Mydin can adopt a B2B warehouse model for warehouse, focusing on Tier 2 cities which allow faster market penetration with lower operation costs. In conclusion, Mydin's expansion to Indonesia is highly feasible due to strong cost advantages, favorable economic condition, cultural alignment, and well-defined strategic approach. Thank you.